I mean, I don't think any warden wants inmates to get killed.
They do.
During his watch. They do.
They do, 100%.
Why?
100%. Because, all right, from my perspective now, you got Governor Newsom, the governor of California. Whoever is telling him to do this, somebody's telling him, and they're telling him to do it. You have the Secretary of CDCR, who right now is currently Jeff McCumber. The governor will tell the secretary, this is what I want carried out in all your prisons, right? If he's spineless, if he's a brown-noser, a company man, a yes man, politically driven, then he's going to, without any questions, tell his people beneath him, the associate directors and the wardens, hey, this is what I want carried out, carry it out. Even though it's illegal, even though it's getting people killed, getting people hurt, and everybody on the ground knows this is wrong. This is going to end tragically. But when you got the top pushing it, the wardens don't care. They don't get in trouble. They're immune. For the last 2 years, I've been airing out on YouTube how immune they are. Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility. Less than 6 months ago, you had 2 inmates that are documented enemies housed on that same yard that Suge Knight's on at Donovan. Documented enemies, which means there's paperwork saying these guys should not be anywhere near each other. They put them on the yard. Guess what happened? I mean, I have video of the dude getting his throat slit and his stomach slit and bleeding out in the day room. On the day room. Died.
Well, but I mean,
the warden didn't lose no sleep over that.
Right, but these inmates have families, and the families often sue the prisons, right?
I'm encouraging the family members to sue the whole entire department.
Okay, how often do these lawsuits actually have big paydays associated with them?
I mean, they get paid out. They get paid out, right? But more, I don't care so much about the money. I kind of want I want it to stop.
No, but I'm saying, I understand morally it's wrong.
Right.
Right. We got that. But if someone morally has a different compass, it is what it is.
Correct.
But financially, it's going to hurt. You know, if you're the warden and $100 million in lawsuits had to be paid out in a couple of years.
It's taxpayer money.
Yeah, but you may end up losing your job at some point, no? You're saying that
absolutely not.
Murders and everything have no effect on a warden's job.
It does. You want to know what the effect is? A promotion to headquarters, a promotion to Sacramento.
What about if it's a celebrity? Do celebrities get different treatment? Because obviously some Sereno member, of course his family is going to be grieving, but the general public may not know about it. If Suge Knight, let's say, gets stabbed to death, you know, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be international news.
So, again, I know my stuff. So at the Donovan, you have the Menendez brothers there.
Right.
Both the brothers are on Echo facility.
Right. Well, for example, I just interviewed X-Rated. You know who that is?
Yeah. He was on Echo Yard also.
Yeah, he was with the Menendez brothers. They actually wrote letters for him.
I mean, X-Rated probably has seen me. I didn't know who he was, you know what I mean? But he was definitely there when I was there.
Right. Exactly. So go on.
So you talked about if a celebrity gets killed in prison, will that be a bad look on the warden? Well, it's kind of weird how there's favoritism, and Sacramento headquarters and the warden absolutely love the Menendez brothers.
Even though they killed their parents.
If you go on TikTok, you will see the warden of Donovan shaking hands with one of the Menendez brothers as he's wearing his graduation gown. Correct. So, again, it's politics. They're politicians. They know who to screw over and who not to. And whatever's going to get them a promotion, whatever's going to get them power, they're going to go with that.
Okay. Well, by 2007, you started working level 3 and level 4.
Yes.
So that's a more serious level.
Yes.
Okay. And you said the violence wasn't random between level 4s. It was meticulous.
Structured, meticulous.
Okay. Basically, you said it's usually stabbings and it was the same races attacking each other.
For the most part, yes, with your various riots, but yes.
Right. Prisoners called it spring cleaning.
They did spring cleaning.
Okay, and it's over drug debts, bad paperwork,
correct,
and so forth. So you're saying level 1, level 2, it's more random, like, oh, you stepped on my foot.
Yeah.
That type of thing. But level 4, they actually plan out these hits, essentially?
even from the level 3 to the level 4, there's a big difference. I preferred working a level 4 only because of the level of respect, and it's like a grown man's game, a grown man's world. Meaning, like level 3, you would have those inmates that would talk shit to you and kind of posture up. And the level 4, they're not gonna play games. If they got a problem with you, you're gonna fucking know it. If you got a problem with them, they're gonna know it.
Okay. And are the lifers around the level 4 or no?
There's lifers up and down, probably level 2 now, level 2, level 3, and level 4 now.
Huh.
When it comes to lifers, it varies. You know, the majority of the lifers, they were respectful because they had adopted the mindset, this is my home. I'm gonna be here forever, right? I'm not gonna make the cops' lives miserable because in turn my life will be miserable. But then you also have those ones that feel like they got nothing to lose and they show it. Like the inmate that tied the knife to his hand and stabbed the officer. He was a lifer.
Right. What do? Give him double life? Triple life? I mean, it doesn't matter at that point.
Correct.
Now, what about death row? Was that a separate section of the prison as well? Because California has a death penalty, I believe, but they haven't executed anyone in a very long time.
Correct. Come to find out that the governor didn't even get rid of executions, and he just kind of put a temporarily halt on them. But one of the recent changes that CDCR has done was relocate every single death row condemned inmate from San Quentin State Prison to every single main line up and down the state of California. They moved them for the first time in history.
Right, I actually looked it up. So capital punishment is not allowed to be carried out in the state of California due to both a standing 2006 federal court order against the practice and a 2019 moratorium on executions that Governor Newsom put together. So I guess it's there, but not really there. So it hasn't been carried out in decades at this point. There's no real death row section anymore in California?
Correct. They're still designated as condemned. It'll show on the computer system that they're condemned, but they are just, I mean, oh my goodness, you have the prison in Stockton, California, which is one of the latest ones. It's like California Healthcare Facility, CHCF. That is a level 2 setting, dorm setting, no gun coverage, nobody with guns, and you have condemned inmates. I forgot how many they said. Walking around freely. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, one murdered another one. He hit him in the back of the head with a wheelchair arm. He hit him in the back of the head, and I'm glad I'm able to speak to you with this, because this is the way that CDCR spun the narrative. First of all, they didn't report he didn't die immediately. He died a week later from his injuries. They were both condemned inmates. The way when they put out his death, they put it out that he died of natural causes.
Yeah, crazy.